So I've used and reviewed a ton of different frame bags for the YouTube channel over the last couple of years, and I've realized nothing is really going to work as well as a truly custom frame bag. So in this video, I'm going to collaborate with the folks at Rogue Panda. One reason I went with Rogue Panda is, they've been doing it for a while, since 2014. They're based in Arizona, and also they've got the most awesome gravel casual pattern ever, which I'm hoping to get for this bike. So the way that they do their custom bags, basically take in a photo with a ruler taped to the frame, and then they take that image, superimpose it, make out the sketch, make the bag, and send it to you. Okay, so I'm going to take the bike off the stand, take the photo as per their very specific instructions, and we'll see what the end result is. I've got the bike, and as per their instructions, I'm going to tape a ruler to the frame, take 15 steps back, and take a photo so they can use their PandaVision to make the custom frame. Tape the ruler to the frame so they've got a reference point when they project it. And now I'm going to take 15 steps back and take a photo with the phone. I don't know if I have 15 feet here. Try 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, hopefully I'm far away. So you're looking for chainstays are lined up. Unfortunately, on the Warbird, it's got a drop chainstay, so I can't quite use that. So I'm using the seat stay as a point of reference. Okay, let's see if it's any good. Good try again. Look at the photo, and these numbers weren't showing up very well. So I'm going to try to make their job a little bit easier and use a different form of measurement here. This guy, there you go, much better. Got the top part, gonna tape the bottom part, try and align this up. Okay, so I took the picture the best as I could. I'm gonna send it over to them and let them show you guys their process, and then we'll see the finished bag in a couple weeks.
Hi Pathless Pedal viewers. I'm Nick at Rogue Panda here in the workshop, and we're gonna start on Russ's frame bag. The first step in making a Rogue Panda frame bag is the PandaVision process. It just really makes everything easy. So what we do is we project your photo onto a table using the ruler for scale, and then we get out pattern paper and draw out the shape. Because we can see your actual bike, we're able to place the straps to avoid interference. So in this case on the Salsa Warbird, we were able to avoid putting a Velcro strap over the top tube bolts, so you can still use a bolt-on top tube bag while using the frame bag. Next, we cut fabric and start the production process. Russ chose the Aloha pattern, which is one of my personal favorites. It was actually drawn by one of our former employees in watercolor, and then I turned it into a printable repeating pattern. As of this video, we have 7 people working in the shop. Any given frame bag will usually have 3 to 4 people working on it. The last step in the process is to turn the frame bag right side out and see what it looks like.
So it's been a couple weeks and the bag is here, and I'm totally stoked on it. I love this pattern. It looks way cooler in person than it does online. It was cool to kind of learn the history of the pattern. That was actually a watercolor one of the former employees made. I have to be honest, although this bag was custom made for the Warbird, it's been actually staying a lot more time on the different review bikes I've been riding. So it's cool that it's custom made for the Warbird, but also it happens to fit on a ton of other bikes within my size range. One of the options early on was to either go with a Velcro attachment system or a more kind of fancy lacing system on the top. I knew I wanted to move it from bike to bike to bike, so I opted for the Velcro attachment option. Pretty stoked that through their PandaVision, they were able to suss out where the top 2 bag bolts were, and they could plan the Velcro around it. So as you can see here, this is actually a thinner piece of Velcro webbing as opposed to these guys. On the Warbird, it fits like a glove. It really does utilize every kind of spare millimeter of space in the fore and aft. So it perfectly hugs the seat tube and tucks in really close to the head tube. In terms of construction, it feels really well made. One thing I love are these zippers. They use these really big wide gauge zippers that make it really easy to open and close while you're riding, and are also less susceptible to getting clogged up by gunk. So this bag actually has 2 compartments. There's this larger main compartment here, And on the other side, there's another full-length zipper that has a real narrow compartment for narrow things like snacks and tools. It also has a hydration port, so if I were to put a hydration bladder in here, I could run the hose out through the top here. I guess the only thing I'm bummed about is that I ride small frames, so it doesn't really get a chance to show off the pattern in all its awesomeness. That only means that I may be ordering a full frame bag with this pattern in the future. We just have to figure out which bike it's gonna go on. So I'm super stoked on the process. It was pretty easy to do. You know, I just took the photo with my phone. I didn't have to bring a big SLR or something. They were able to figure it out. Able to zoom in and pick out where the bolt holes were so they could plan around that. They also offer an option of frame mounting it using bottle cage bolt if that's what you want to do. So there's lots of options if you go full custom. So far, I'm really stoked in the bag. Look for a longer term review when I get to take it on more rides and actually get to use it more on the Warbird. If you guys have any other questions about the process, leave those in the comments below, or feel free to contact the team at Rogue Panda. They're all super personable and helpful. We'll answer all your questions. So what do you guys think? Have you guys gone full custom, or are you still making it work with a production bag? Let me know in the comments below. And as always, keep the supple side down.